Okay, everybody. We're about ready to start. Got to get ourselves together. Okay, got my lights on. Get everything ready. I know that this is gonna be a short intro, but hey, I don't care. I need to get back to. Got to get to playing. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Mountain Temp. We're back again for another day of Path of Exile. What we got going on today is we got a lot happening. So currently right now we are running the we're going to be running the what you want to call it, the Holy Relic build for a while. We're going to run the Holy Relic build only because we need to get we need to move forward with some with getting some things done. So there's a lot of things that need to be, we need to process, get kind of taken care of. Let's see here. I think everything's good on the power side. I think everything's good there. What is this one about? Why is that one always popping up? But give me a second, I'm looking at my YouTube side. YouTube is a little bit picky or finicky. Well, it's not YouTube, it's actually there we go. So the YouTube side can be kind of finicky on stuff. Let me see if I can get this to work. Oh well, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There we go. There we go. That should take care of my YouTube side so I can switch back and forth. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get to, we need to go to our town first. So I'm gonna play a lot of this toward the end. And the reason why is because, sorry to say, I like the town. I do like the town. This mechanic is actually really nice. I like the town, I like the mechanic, and I think I'm also liking, I'm probably gonna have to go back to my, There we go. What? Did I run out of money? How in the world did I run out of money? I put a lot of money in there. And I ran out of money. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so we got to make some money so we can get the ship going. Because it looks like what happened was the ship didn't get going. We need some resources. We're going to go ahead and get Einhar scarabs. Where's Einhar? There you go. We're going to get some Einhar scarabs. Make sure we get some Einhar in there. We're going to get ourselves a little bit delirium. We're going to knock this out. So there's a couple of things we need to do. We're trying to knock out the end game challenges and stuff like that. I don't have any challenges really done, and I need to get those challenges. So look, let me just talking about. See right here, if I get that, then I get another challenge unlocked. So I need to unlock. I'm trying to get the 30, 39, 40 challenges so I can get all the things for this league. Because they have a bunch of good stuff for the league. What's this one say?
To the victor go the spoils. And the strong get strong.
So it drops uniques. All the uniques are terrible. Why can't they drop good stuff? Why can't they drop good stuff? Combination. There we go. Need that. Take this. Knock that out. All right, let's go on back up here and knock this out. It doesn't understand. What don't you understand? That you suck. So we are going to work our way through. Gotta make our money. Can't believe this. I'll take that Despot Axe. What we're doing, we should close out one more of these. We should be closing out one more of these. What you want to call them things? Challenges. Then we'll see what the other challenges are that we can knock out pretty quickly, and or if not knock out very quickly, we can at least work our way through. Now you want to know what's really funny about this game? I had put a ton of money in my thing, and it didn't even finish my ships. Okay, so this, let's see what we can get out of this one. Ready? Let's see. Go. And it's crap. We knew that was going to happen. Go. And still crap. And go. And still crap. Now this is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. And the only reason it's a little bit better because it's like the DPS on this is probably around about 500, about 400-500, which is okay, but it's still not good. Let's strip that. Strip that again. Strip it again. So you could do this multiple different ways. I'm just doing it with scourings. Ooh, hold up. Scourings and alks, right? So to do a better a better average, let's just put it on average to get a better roll, you would actually use something like harvest. Or what you would do is you would actually use, now this one's okay. 3, 4, well, it's about 5 still. What's this? It's an 85, so it should be able to get higher. So one of the things you could do is you could do resources. Nope, sorry. I want to be league. The league is going to be you're going to be doing an essence, right? And what you would do is you would just take this. Now I'm wasting a little bit because you really don't need to go past this level right here. So early on in the game, I'll go ahead and give you a little thing. If you're doing essences and you're trying to do essences and stuff like that, there's no reason to go past the shrieking unless you're specifically looking for something. Okay, I mean, you've got something really good and you want to go through and everything like that. So what we would do is we would do something like this. Oh, that's not good, right? So then we would go to league, and then what we would do is, let's just go, let's say I'm looking for a fire axe. So I'm gonna go fire, right? So this is fire. So if it was on a weapon, look, fire damage. So two-handed melee weapon would be fire damage at, you see, 325. And so this one would be fire damage to spells on a two-handed weapon, which we don't worry about. We're looking for physical damage here. So as you can see, that's 279 to 3, right? That's what we would get. Now, because we're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you the reason why we don't really go higher than this, because I'm gonna switch this up to waste though. See, that's 300 to only 351. Not that big of a deal, not that big of an increase, okay? And since it's not that big of an increase, it doesn't really help us as much. So if I did this, right? If I did this and I tried to use it, I right click and then I put it on this weapon, and look, so that would be about almost 600 DPS. So that's what you would do, is use that over and over and over again until you got a better roll. So we got an essence roll of 4. You see that one that has a lightning damage is a 4. So you would do that over and over again until you get a roll of a like a maybe of a 2 or a 1. And then after you get a 2 or a 1, and hopefully you would have enough that you can take the weapon then over to someplace like this, drop it in here, and then what you would do is you would go ahead and you would add in some more damage. Like, so right now we've got what? We've got fire, we got lightning, we can add a little bit of cold right there like that. So now we got cold in there, and the cold isn't that great, but I'm not going to continue to replace it or anything like that. So you could do things like that. And so that now this weapon is 3, 4, 5, around about 600 DPS, about 600 DPS or so. So it's about 700 DPS that weapon can do. And so what we would do then is we would go 672 DPS is what it is. So I could put this on the market for like about 1 divine or 2 divines. Okay. So that is the reason why sometimes that's why sales and everything like that are the way it is. It's not that great of a weapon. Actually, it's not that great of a weapon. But that's what you would do. That's what you would do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to making some money. And then let's look here. So right here, proven professional. So I need to do Einhars to get another one. And then we can start working down the rest of these. But like this with Peddler's thing, we need to be able to make a Regal Orb. So that's going to be a real pain. So, but that would be, you know, that's how people craft and make things as they go through the process of doing what I just did. I do not like doing it because I'm not really a crafter. I like to, look, let's just be honest. I like just killing stuff in the game. So I enjoy just killing stuff in the game. Problem is you don't make any money just killing stuff in the game. Unless you can get, you know, you start killing stuff pretty high up, like and get some of those good items early on. Like right now, you can probably, like, you can get things like when you start the league or a league starts, everything's expensive. Everything's expensive, and then you go through and you run the process for a while. You get, you know, you start to get, you know. 2 weeks pass, and then 2 weeks pass, everything starts to lower in price. Some things increase in price. Like right now, what I'm doing is something that a lot of people are paying pretty good money for right now in the league. So Betrayal has become very expensive right now. Or the reason why it's very expensive is if you look at the price of Veiled Orbs right now, Veiled Orbs are huge in price right now. They're huge in price. I sold one veiled orb maybe about a day or so ago. And it was like 14 divs for one veiled orb. I was like, wow, okay, I need to run this for, run this. This is something I want to run. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to run Einhars. Remember I was telling you about we got to run Einhars? We got to do Einhars. Because this, we only need 2, so I need to get 30 Einhar missions completed. If I can get 30 Einhar missions completed, we're golden. So what we can do is we can put this in place, and then we look for, where's Einhar? Einhar is in here, one of these. I forget. Beyond, Heist, Legion, Ultima, Breach. Oh, Einhar's not in here. What is that? Oh no, Einhar's not a thing anymore. That's right. So I got essences, you get Breach, you get Ultimatum, you get Legion, Smuggler's Cache, Beyond, Ritual, Harbingers, Light, Abyss, or Abyss Ambush, Dominations of Shrines, Torment, Anarchy, but you don't get Einhar. So since you don't get Einhar, we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna use the Einhar Scarabs. And knock Einhar out.
Unwashed gutter, where wretches cut purses and throats alike.
I did say not to do, what's his name, right? Okay, so after we do the Einhar and we knock Einhar out, we've got some other ones that we need to work out. So this, like I said, this build's actually okay. Pretty good build. We're looking for cash, pretty much. That's all we're looking for, pretty much on this run. We're looking for gold, and the reason why we're looking for gold is we're trying to get that Drop him back. Taking a little more damage than normal, as you saw. I don't know if y'all saw it just a second ago, but my health dropped almost to the bottom. It was like, ooh, that was bad. So one of my character configurations, the assassin that I've been testing, it's actually been doing pretty good. We're gonna have to play that a little bit after we get some more gold, because right now gold is the most important thing on my mind. We got to max out our town, so we got to make some more money.
Go on. You surprised me.
So if we can make some more money, this will be pretty good. So I forgot, did I set my we didn't make a lot of money on this run, I don't think. everything's gonna be doing a little bit more damage to me, especially if it's oh, that sucks. Come on. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's go. So this is not as fast as some builds can be, but it actually goes pretty good. What I was doing was I was looking. So I know everybody says that there is one. I do not believe it because I've never seen one. There is supposed to be a shrine that you can get, or one of these things, Eater of World things, that pops up and says, "Hey, you get divines." So when you kill creatures, you got a chance of getting a divine. I ain't never seen it. The whole time, I've never seen it. You can juice a map, I don't care, still don't see it. I think the game hates me. And if you want to know why I said the game hates me, I'll give you another reason why I said I think the game hates me. So I was playing this game, right? I'm playing Path of Exile. I'm doing pretty good, etc., etc. At a certain point, Path of Exile goes, "Hey, we're going to introduce the apothecary cards," right? So I'm like, okay, apothecary cards. Let's we can do this, right? So I'm looking and I'm like, okay, we're gonna farm apothecary cards. So I start farming apothecary cards. I'm working. I'm juicing the maps. I'm doing whatever. Apothecary card drops. All right, I made some money. I turn it in. I get a ton of money for it. I'm like, yes, this is great. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can actually use apothecary, get money by, maybe getting and selling apothecary cards, and then I can farm my own mage blood, right? So I'm sitting there like I'm gonna be able to farm my own mage blood. I just got to go do this, do what needs to be done to farm my own mage blood. So I'm sitting there like, okay, this is how we do, right? Ooh, that almost got me. And so what happens is I'm sitting there, I farm, I get it. Okay, first mage, not mage blood, but I got my apothecary card. I'm like, yeah, this is going great. And then after that, I've never seen another apothecary card. So let me repeat that so that you understand. I have never seen another apothecary card. I farmed up one. That was it. One. That was it. No apothecary card ever again. Not one. I have not seen one drop. I mean, it's like, oh, yeah, there's such thing as an apothecary card. We're not gonna give you one though. I'm like, really? No apothecary cards? Nothing? It is crazy. And then like even some of the guys that are on the stream a lot of times, like, are we dead yet and stuff like that. We chose that we were gonna do nothing but farm. I was like, we're gonna farm ourselves. We're gonna straight farm a mage blood. So we start juicing up maps and start farming and everything that. And then we saw something about what was it? Oh, you have to do X amount of maps to farm a mage blood. So he found this program online or someplace online that what you do is you can upload your or tie it to your your log file, and it keeps a track of how many maps you're doing, right? So we're like, okay, we're gonna do this because we're gonna make it. You know, maybe we're just not doing enough maps. RNG is terrible for me and Aubrey did yet. We farmed maps. We had farmed maps, so many maps. It's like, oh, it's like somebody, you know, it's like and I'll just be honest, the internet lies. The internet lies. It's like, oh, on average, it's about X many maps for every apothecary. That's not the truth. We worked our tails off and did not get one apothecary. We doubled the amount that everybody was like on average. That's not true. We farmed. And then we were sitting there. We were like, we're just never gonna get an apothecary. That's pretty much what it is. So then what we chose to do is like this league. I'll show you one of the things that we did. We chose to do this league, which is kind of crazy, but it didn't work either, or it's not working either. So, I need that blessed off. So, in this league, we're sitting there and we're like, okay, well, you know how everybody's like stack decks. That's how you make you can find the cards you need. You can use stack decks. So we go through, and there's this little thing about stack decks right now. You can get stack decks on a regular basis in this league. And when I mean regular basis, I mean every 30 minutes you can at least get, you know, 4 or 5. You can get 4 or 5 stack decks every 30 minutes or so in this league. There's a way to do it. So I'm gonna show y'all how many stack decks I got left. Hey, I got a stack deck just now. Y'all saw that, right? That popped up on my screen. That's a stack deck. There's a couple of stack decks right there. But like I was saying, there's a oh, well, this is how you make money. You can just get it from stack decks, right? And some people actually go out and buy stack decks. I will say stack decks don't work. They don't work. Stack decks don't work either, and I'm gonna show you why. 'Cause we got, you know, I got a ton of stack decks, and I've been doing stack decks this whole entire time. None of them are worth it. Well, no, I have gotten some okay decks or okay cards, but none of the good cards, you know? One like the cards you really want, you know, like the doctor card or something like that. And I've been doing this since the beginning of the league. Now, funny thing is, one of the guys that is on stream, he likes to tell me, oh, you just got the worst RNG. And I'm like, don't have to remind me. I mean, because now, another friend of mine says I got the best RNG because it costs me a lot less most of the time. So I think this is what it is. GGG has chosen not to give me good good RNG for drops. But if you need me to six link a chess piece, or you need me to do a 6 sockets onto an item, oh yeah, no problem. I'll knock that out. I'll knock that out in a minute. But if it comes down to anything else, might as well throw that in the trash. You know, I mean, it's just, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So, let me throw these breach rings in here. Sell that. I'll show you the stack decks here in just a second. We got to go pick up my new stack decks. My new stack decks are going to be in the next section. And I'm gonna show you. This is the ships. These ships, I'm gonna bring them in. They came in, right? Oh, sorry. Dangerous weather has caused a delay. Oh, whatever this is. This is not what. This ain't the ship I was thinking. This is another ship.
Another beer damage.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna just disenchant everything we just picked up from the thing. Cause guess what? Why not?
What was I doing again?
And then throw this into a quad. I'm not starting that.
Local.
Ship rewards. I got a divine. Did I say take it all? I did say take it all. Okay. So I did pick up a divine. That's a good thing. So we picked up a divine from that shipment, which is good. Oh, you see I got 65 stack decks. 65 of them. Now watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna
Welcome.
sell that because it ain't gonna be nothing. Okay, so 65 stack decks. We're gonna grab these real quick. Hold up. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna open these stack decks, right? And we're gonna open these stack decks, and none of them are gonna be white. None of them. So my filter for this stack decks or filter. My filter should show really good cards as white. Okay, everything else is gonna drops as a normal, but those cards should drop as white.
Money. 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 Money.
So the reason why they're saying money is because some of these give you fusions, things like that. Like this one's a transfigured gem, quality 20, so it's okay. It's not very expensive. So if I pick this up and I put it in there, it's not that it doesn't sell for much, right? So I've been doing this since the league started. You see what I'm dropping? I'm dropping all of these cards. None of them have been one of them good cards. These are standard cards. The Inventor for Vol Orbs. So out of 65, Out of 65, 65. Now there's other cards on the ground. There's other cards on the ground, but those are just lower tier cards that aren't going to give you very much. So out of those 65 deck, stack deck, I got pretty much almost nothing. So after a while, what I'll do is I'll go in here and I'll go here, look at cards, and look how many full stacks I got, right? And then I'll just convert all of these. Like you saw, I got a bunch of the inventors. So I get Vol Orbs. I got this one could be okay. Oh yeah, let me just show you what I'm doing. You can just go in and we convert these right now. Got some Vol Orbs. I get some chisels. I get alterations. I got fusings. I got Doriana's item is nothing. Scarab is good. And the sash is nothing. So pretty much didn't get anything out of that. But now you understand what I mean when I'm saying I don't get nothing. Now, I do need to go boss fighting eventually, so there will be a bunch of boss fights and stuff like that I got to do. So let's go ahead and go to resources. Let's look at the maps. What we got to do is we got to look at 16s. We got to pull some of these. Now there's some things that we're going to have to do. All right, so let's go over here. So this one is good. That map's good. So we're good there. There. Can't do it. Good there. Good there. Okay, so we strip anything that's left. And we recreate maps. So the next map we need is one of these. So what I've been doing is one of those old cheesy map configuration things where all you do is you go back and forth between maps and it's guaranteed to give you the other map. So I will never run out of these two maps. Now at a certain point, I wanted to raise my town up to a max level so that they can I can get dungeon runners to run these maps.
Lives come and go. Only
Because I'm gonna have enough that I don't have to worry about it. Oh, that might be why I was having problems. I was wondering why I was getting hit so bad earlier. It's partially because I turned off one of my powers by accident, most likely. But I did. Turning off powers is not a good thing. Don't do it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Send out my ship again. That's okay. Ooh, that's not a good thing. Not gonna make me any money there. I need to change my my filter as well. That's okay for the filter. But what I really need to do is I need to put it on back on Uber Strict. Because I don't think I got it on Uber Strict anymore. Uber Strict prevents low-level characters from seeing things that they might need. So I always turn it off, and then when I get back up to the high levels, I usually forget to turn it back on, which is not a bad thing. It just, you know, needs to be done. Thank you for the coins. There we go. Diamond flask. Oh, let me grab that because I ain't got a lot of those. Terrible, terrible shrine run. Terrible shrine run.
We've much to discuss.
Add everything to the town. Gotta go back. Totally forgot I gotta go do this.
Local.
Come on. Shipping. All right, so I got 4 minutes to do that. So let's find a port for me to go to. We're gonna go there. 37,000 amber. $7,400 amber, which I got enough. So 7,500 amber just because. And then it needs how much? 75,000 wheat. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of wheat. $40,000. That's all I got.
I love this job.
That takes us to 15%. Set sail.
Off they go.
That takes that'll be interesting to see what's gonna happen coming back from that one. That's a lot of amber, but a lot of amber. So what was I gonna do? Oh, I need to do this. Five additional red beasts.
An unwashed gutter, where wretches cut purses and throats.
I'm not seeing any bestiary. I got the Fidel, the Shaper, no bestiary stuff. Oh well, I'm burning. Let's go. There we go. Oh, let's go. So we're gonna sit there and we're gonna knock this out. That's right. We're just gonna knock it out. There we go. So those ships just came back, right? And we're gonna go ship those ships back out. But those ships are not gonna be worth. They're not worth what. They're gonna have nothing. Those two ships that just came back are gonna have nothing but stacked decks on. So those are my stacked deck ships. I send them out every 30 minutes or so to go get me some stacked decks, so I can come back and sell or drop and open. They've been useless so far because I haven't had really any good drops come back from them. So I'm wondering if the stack decks, they don't have, stack decks don't really have any like leveling on them or anything, but oh, they make me feel like, oh, these are low level stack decks that ain't gonna give me nothing good. Because I don't get anything good off of them. And out we go. This is getting a little bit slow on my side.
Interesting.
4 stack decks, 10 stack decks.
Sailor's luck, Iron.
And off we go again. So this is pretty much what we're going to be doing, trying to get this up, but this is not working. Red or purple tier maps, and I'm not having it. Oh, I bet you I know what's going on. I bet you I know what's going on. Why it's preventing? It's because of the scarab configuration. Not scarab configuration. Because of my Control G. Did I turn off Einhar? Abyss. Rogue Markers. Delirium. Ultimatum. Blight. Rituals. No, so I didn't mess up with Ironheart or anything like that. So it's not that. Huh. Okay, well, I thought maybe I turned off like, you know, Einhar or something like that in my map device. I didn't do anything like that. So it's not that. Okay, so one, I gotta go. Resources. F. That's where I gotta. You just gotta go away then. You're not giving me any beasts. So since you ain't giving me any beasts, we're gonna have to do some other stuff. Let's do Harbingers. So that'll give me Harbingers in the Sepulchre.
Lives come and go. Only bones last.
Oh, I forgot. Uber strict. Close. Okay, that'll prevent me from picking up a lot of the stuff I pick up just because I see it. I can say that's one thing I like about Last Epoch is you can sit there and be like, oh, at a certain level, you can just be like, look, I don't want to see anything. I only want to see really, really good items. So when that happens, it's like, oh, really good items. And so when you see things hit the ground, it's like, oh, this is really good. Because you put it in the coloring configuration you need, and you can make it so at a certain point it's like, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see anything else other than super good items. If it ain't a super good item, don't even put it on my, don't even put it in my eyesight. Now the question is, will Path of Exile 2 have that? Will they have that capability? Will they put that in, you know, look, flattery, you know, what is it? Flattery, copying is a ultimate form of flattery or something like that. Copying somebody's ultimate form of flattery. They should copy that. I'm not gonna deny. They should make the filter better than what it is, and build it into the game. Build that filter into the game.
Cast yourself into oblivion.
Oh, look at that. And let's go. One of the things that I'm wondering is, this gives me shards, jeweler's orbs. I shouldn't have to pick up any of that stuff. But the configuration will hide splinters, and I need the splinters. I ain't gonna deny, I need the splinters. Now that's one thing I haven't done, which is get a good understanding of how to make splinters for breaches. Breach splinters just don't. I don't understand how to make a good tree or a good thing so I can get a bunch of breach splinters. Because a perfect Chiula would be nice right about now. So a perfect Chiula would be great.
An unwashed gutter where wretches cut purses and throats alike.
So this character right here is, like I said, is a minion-based character, and it's basically heroic holy relic. Die. Why are you coming at me like that? Oh, hold up. I'll pull those tainted. So we're sitting there, we're working it. We're gonna get on through this. So the other day, I've actually been doing pretty good. So I was a little bit late starting the day because my daughter, she did a solo at her concert. So when I mean solo, I'm talking about she was the only one on stage. The only one on stage singing at the time. So that was awesome. And I will say she did a good job. Now, I got questions on my side is if I should actually let her know she did a good job, or should I? Oh, I did let her know she did a good job, but I've been debating on if I should, be mean and be like, look, you could have done better, or should I just go ahead and be like, look, you did a fantastic job? Because she did a fantastic job. Don't get me wrong, she did a fantastic job, but by doing a fantastic job, and everybody has told her she did a fantastic job, she might get a big head. She might get that big head and be like, I don't want her to get a big head. You know what I mean? Where's my hat? My hat. I have to take my hat off. I did. I don't know where I put my hat. So I don't need no more mana if I hit the right guy. Whoa. That was close. All right, that works. I don't know what that was I just dropped, but it's the first undisputed best action game thing I've heard today. I like when I hear I like when I hear that statement or that sound. That means I got something that's worth something. And when you know my whole gameplay is based off of killing stuff, that's all I like to hear. Like when that statement undisputed best action in the game happens every time, that actually is a good thing for me. That makes me feel like I did something. I got something good. I got something good. I'm doing good. All right, out we go. So this one is 2 dust, reduced skeleton duration. Got my 4 stones, killed all T17s, but didn't get enough frags for Ubers. First time for me doing all of that in SSF. Nice, dude. Congratulations.
Exile.
So I'm actually trying to get through the maxing out my town, getting enough money to max out my town and stuff like that, and trying to get these things done, but I can't seem to get any of this done. So driving me crazy. I'll try to add this to the map device. See, that'll help me out. I can't get any beasts to pop out, and can't get any You got your free portal, so you've already made 40? You did your 40? $36 is all I get. The rest are way too RNG. Well, I'm trying my darndest to get it to knock out some of these. I got a couple of that.
Strength in numbers, friend. Exile. Another I choose.
The weak deserve death. I've seen your strength. Strong and reasonable. Our dirty little deal is over. You win. Let's parlay. This work? This is grunt work. Time to see.
So most likely what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to change my map stuff. Plus with a retaliation build, it's impossible to do some of those don't get hit while standing things. Okay. I'll switch builds. Don't do a retaliation build. Do something else. Are you safe to delete the gauntlet characters? I don't know. Probably. I didn't win anything most likely, so I probably can delete mine. But yours, I don't know. It's like a week or so after the gauntlet. Then, if you get a message about, you know, in your box on like the main website. Ooh, I knew that was coming. I saw it. You get like a message in the main website, like a little message. It'll tell you that you got nothing. What do you mean? Oh, well, at least you got the box for completing the campaign, right? You got that at least, right? So you can't say that you got nothing. You might not have gotten like a bunch of cool stuff, but you got something.
Happens to the lamb that wanders into the lion's den?
My new god appreciates.
This was
See, you can't. So if you got that from the gauntlet, I mean, then you can't say that you got nothing. You did get something, just not what you wanted. Let's just put it like that. You didn't get what you wanted from the gauntlet, but you got something, at least just a little bit of something, right? Oh, that was the most fun. That was the most fun. I died like constantly, but that was like the most fun. Because I was like, I'm gonna get my assassin. I'm gonna get my assassin. Never worked, man. Never got it to work. I finally figured out ooh, wow. That's crazy. You got an ice skate MTX. Yeah, you told me about that. You told me you got that. That's actually pretty awesome. Now I'm wiped out probably half a day worth of experience from the death from those two deaths, and I'm about to go back in here again. I'm about to go back in here again and get wiped out one more time. Gotta try it one more time. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. She had no life left, but she did get me. So just FYI, so this build is good, but it suffers from the same issue I have with my other build. Suffers where you really need to be doing some you need to be continuously doing damage. If you're not continuously doing damage, you will get killed, smoked, destroyed, blasted. So right now I'm running my I'm switching my build. I'm switching characters. What I've got is I'm going to be running my assassin now. And why am I running my assassin? Because my assassin's awesome. At the show, Are We Dead Yet? What an assassin really supposed to be able to do. So this is my assassin build. This would have been my build if I could have got it working inside a gauntlet. But no, I couldn't even get it working in a gauntlet. Oh, now you want to show up.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor.
And or you will be food. This is assassins on steroids.
You hunt well.
There we go.
We will be best friends. You have been captured,
There we go. Mission complete for Nico. Even though I ain't gonna never be able to do Nico all the way through. There's my Einhard. There we go.
That was a great hunt, Exile.
Got to get a little bit more experience for this. As soon as I get me a little bit more experience for this guy, I'll be able to start working him into the red maps and stuff like that. He's got enough DPS and enough stuff to be able to survive low level, but not enough to survive the bigger stuff yet.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will.
Or you will be food. If they don't nerf this next league, oh, this might be my character. Depends on how this handles against certain things later on in the higher level. But oh, this could be my guy for a few more leagues. They stop messing around with him, I might not be able to do it, but this might be my man. Might be my guy. That's right. Make a little bit. There we go. Make a little money. Little money. I kill this dude. Let him hit you. It's okay. Everything dies. Just make sure that you get enough damage, enough output that it ain't gonna cause a problem. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's do that. Oh, almost too much. It was just a little bit too much. A little bit too much damage. Oh, there you go. The golem had died. How did my family in Florida fare? They fared actually pretty good. Not a problem, actually. Well, hold up. They did have some slight issues, and the issues that are as follows: lost power for my for a bit, but they're okay. No flooding, no damage to house, just no power. I think that's probably what I should have said, sir. They did have issues, but that's what it is. $140. Yeah, there was a bunch of people that got flooding and stuff like that, but our family actually did okay. Now, there was one thing that concerned me because the flooding did change. Okay, so they had flood levels and everything like that. The flood level that was for my house, and because I still own a house in Florida, the flood level for my house in Florida was actually, they changed it from there used to be A, B, and then there was a C and a D. Now they changed it to the flood location for my house is now considered X. So I'm in flood X zone, which flood X zone is a 0. Oh, sorry, hold up. Okay, so I was saying that the flood zone, and they changed the flood zones in my in the area. So where I used to be, the flood zone was like they used to have A, B, C, D flood zone. They changed it from A, B, C, D to I'm sitting there, they had the wrong button. They changed it so that the flood zone, like my house in Florida, is now in flood zone X. Now, flood zone X isn't bad. All it means is well, it's kind of bad, but it's not bad. So my house currently in Florida has a 0.02% chance of flooding.
Don't think it'll be like the last time. No one's coming to save you. No! You've won the battle. Take them. They're yours.
So
It's plenty more.
my house can flood. It's just a very, very light chance that it will flood. So that's what's going on with my house flooding and stuff like that in Florida. But everybody else, like I said, everybody's doing okay. We haven't had any issues. Now my sister-in-law's house has in all actuality a higher chance of flooding than my house does. She's closer to the river. Let's put it like that. Her house is closer to the river, and so she has a way higher chance of something happening to her house than even for mine. But everybody's did good. They came through it all solid. We still got to wait to see if they're right. Well, let's put it like this: there's no damage that is visible at this time to the houses for anybody's house. The question is, was there any damage like to the shingles and stuff like that? You won't see that until after they just do some more cleanup. You got to get somebody up there to go ahead and inspect, make sure that all the shingles are intact and stuff like that. But that's going to be kind of hard with everybody that has major damage getting their inspection. So I will say the following: it is a good time to go get your roof redone. So normally you get your roof redone, right? And you usually pay money for your roof to get redone. Well, guess what? With the storm happening, if you can say, hey, it came from storm damage, you can get your roof redone. Now, what sucks is there's a lot of people that do that. I mean, there's a lot of people in Florida that do that. They'll be like, they'll be like the whole 4 or 5 years, roof be leaking and everything. Storm comes, blows some shingles up. Next thing you know, they all like, oh, the storm caused all kind of issues to our shingles and stuff. And they get their roof replaced for a lot cheaper. Well, cheaper for them, not cheaper for because let's say you go get your roof redone. Years ago, a roof replace was like, what, $3,000, $4,000? Now a roof replace is what, 6, 7?
I will see you again. It is in my power to ruin them now. And I consider us even.
I worked for a major insurance company for 8 years. They're the scum of the earth, willing to take everyone's money but fight and never pay. That's true. That's true. They will not pay unless they have to. Now, this is the funny thing, is you got all these people all these insurance companies, and you look at the premiums, look at the stuff like that, and they scream up and down. Oh, they scream up and down that they can't, they're not making any money, etc. But if you look how much money they making. How can you say you ain't making no money? We're losing money because we're having to pay out and get people to, you know, do you know, pay people and fix things. This is not what we signed up for. Hey, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have everybody sign up to pay me tons of money, right? Then afterwards, I'm gonna and during this tons of money thing, what I expect from you guys is I expect you guys to let me find something for you guys to do. Oh, I got it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Everybody sends me money, and then once a year or once a year, when you need issues or have problems, you make a request, and then I will send you that money once a year. But we're gonna put these rules in place so it never pays out. So I can be just like an insurance company. They make money no matter what. Their insurance for big events, it's all a game to follow the insurance. I think it's terrible that I really do. I think it's terrible how they can get away with some of the stuff that they do.
Hail!
All right, let's look in here. Let's look over. We got resources. All right, what level am I? I'm 80, so I can do yellows now, right? I can do yellows. I'll do some yellows. We'll do some garden maps. We'll do a couple of siege maps. Woo! Okay. All right. Flip these three. Make them better. Oh. Company A insures B, B insures C, etc., etc. All right, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, snap the neck, baby. Snap the neck.
This time, it'll be you begging for your life.
This probably belongs to the Mirandas, interloper. No more cells! You have to...
I really... Death is... Death holds no...
Good riddance. I can appreciate. Take them. They're yours. There's plenty more where that came from. But I don't.
That's right. Plenty more where that came from.
Leaving a fighter to die in a cage. limited talents.
Really?
You hunt well.
That's how we do. There we go. Woo! Let's go, let's go.
This one is captured. I now will take it.
This one is captured. Einhar will take it. Thank you, Einhar.
Best friends, East.
Low on mana.
There we go. So are we dead yet? I'd like to point out there's something that you need to know. I did not make 99. I just thought you needed to be aware of that. So what I need to see on this this next boss is I want to see exactly with a cold DOT, because that's what the boss will be able to put. The second stage boss, not the first stage. Second stage boss can do a cold DOT. Those little balls are gonna come out and they'll hit my character. I'm wondering. Will that DOT eat through my
I must confess. Then it is subterfuge.
will it eat through most of my regeneration? Because I do have regeneration a little bit. The question is, will it eat through the regeneration or not? That's the key. So that's what I'm wondering. Mission complete. That should be another one. There we go. Now it's time to go back and get that one over here. This will be the real questionable. I think I'm gonna try to take it all the way to the max. Ah. Their profits from auto insurance could rebuild Florida 10 times over. That's true. That's true. Now, let's see if we're going to be able to survive. So it's evasive. I got that one done. And I keep it up. There we go. So, in case y'all didn't see, what I did was I put them down into a narrow alley where they couldn't catch me from the sides, and I could actually funnel most of my attacks against them without having to worry about it. By funneling my attacks, I was able to do a little bit more damage like this. See that little balls now attacking me? So I was able to keep up. So it looks like there is a limit to There is a limit to how much I can take. With the Chaos Golem up, I can take more damage. I do have a better capability of staying alive with the Chaos Golem up. But it can hurt. It can hurt. It hurts. Let's do blighting counters. No, I don't want to do blighting. Ultimatum is not gonna work for me. Let's do some shrines. So if you look, I got Vitality, Clarity, Temporal Rift, Grace, Herald of Agony, Automation, and that going. Now, when I kill things, I'll have Adrenaline and some other things because I do have Death Rush on me, right? Yeah, okay, so I got Death Rush, which gives me Adrenaline and stuff like that. So if you notice, if you look, I get a whole bunch of different buffs. Still working on
Death is a natural.
Bye-bye. You kill some, treat them good, okay?
Salah.
So there are some things like that one. If you notice, that took a little bit of time, but after I get started and going, I'm pretty good. Now there are some problems right there. I do see that I'm not taking enough. I'm not doing enough damage to keep up. With certain one like this, I'm hitting this one. All right, doesn't look like I got a lot coming on. I did burn. So it looks like sometimes with this character, this build, mana regen works. A mana degen is not, it doesn't necessarily. Wait, another deal. No, you ain't going nowhere.
Low on mana.
Dum 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 dum. If the monkey rolling right, head 'em up and got them. Da, 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 dum, dum, dum.
We will be best friends,
All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Destiny leather. I like that. Nice, pretty colors. Oh, that's a. I'll get that in a minute. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if I can survive. Really? Really? I couldn't move. I couldn't move at all. I was stuck. 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 Should I do it? Nah, let's just go to the next map. I feel not ashamed. What you wanna call it? I feel robbed. Oh, it's corrupted too. Oh, that's just terrible. That's just terrible. Let's just go. Oh, and I can't do this because it's corrupted. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we got. It might work for somebody. I would keep it. I'm gonna sell this helmet though. It's picked up by accident. Well, no. Resources, fragments. Oh boy, I got a lot of doggone. See, now this is the funny thing is I got a lot of these, and I can sell them, but I just don't really want to sell them. How many rogue exiles? Ah, I'm still a newbie. I'm still a newbie. $81. So if I go and just do regular maps, will I be able to get myself up to 90 quick?
We've much to discuss.
Let's just go see if we can get through this quicker. I need the experience, so the other stuff gives me experience and everything, but oh wow. Ooh.
Low on mana.
No more deals. Just good, clean fire.
Even better with a weapon. You hear a lot of things when you spend enough time at one job.
A cage. Let's see how you live in one.
Name of the game, baby. Name of the game. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go.
Exile. Just walked into your Exile. Another deal?
Ah, she thought she was getting away.
Death is
Yeah, let's
guilt.
do that one.
Death changes nothing.
That one.
Enough blood.
That one.
Diffuse.
It finds
I've been itching for a good fight.
Does it get to go through the dark place again?
A rough tussle.
It that
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
beautiful. Its gifts were chosen so carefully.
Come on, come on. Make sure there's nothing over there. Grab this this right here. Hey, y'all remember watching Kingsman? So I will say the following. Y'all remember the original Kingsman? Now, I always talk about this where they modify movies, right? So the other day I was looking at Kingsman, right? And they have modified the end part of Kingsman so it doesn't say the same things like it used to. Okay, so originally in Kingsman, when he finds the princess, there's a real bad sexual innuendo or whatever you want to call it that was in there. They removed that in the they removed that for the uh-oh, hold up. Chaos. Oh, he does want it. Okay. It's probably selling for way more now. Let's go, let's go. But I was looking at it the other day, right? And they cut it out. And I was sitting there and I was like, it reminded me that all the times that they go through and remove that type of stuff from movies. Because they're like, oh, it's written one way, right? And it's written in that fashion because somebody thought it was going to be funny. And it was funny. But when you think about it, it's like, I don't know. Should we have done that? I think that's what went through their head. That's what I think it went through their head. Because when you take into account, I'll switch this out. When you take into account what you know, the different things, it could become a problem. It's like when they did not Delirium. Yeah, Delirium. The Delirium. The things that were said in Delirium, they were ruthless. That dude, he made some bad comments to people. And it was like, wow, really? And it's like, some of those were just like ruthlessly bad. And they removed them. They removed them. They were like, ooh, we can't have people with that. We can't allow people to have this, have that. So let's see here. See if I can find what was the guy's name? The boss that was in Delirium. What was that guy's name? What was that guy's name? Delirium League. That's the. Let me go try that. Okay, so in the Delirium League, I can't say. I don't see it. It doesn't show. It doesn't show. The things that guy used to say was like, off yourself. Nobody loves you. Things like that. I mean, he was ruthless. He was ruthless. And then what they did was they got rid of what he was saying. Because some of those were just like really, you know, people were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that. You know? And I can understand. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, please, it's just a game. But people, they do take, you know, they can, you don't know what state they're in. And the stuff that he said was just like, nobody loves you type stuff. And it's like, wow, you know? It's like, that dude was harsh. But they, you know, they removed a lot of those dialogues because you can't tell what people are going through and stuff like that. And it could actually put somebody in a really bad state hearing those things over and over again while playing a video game that you're trying to be playing so that you feel better about yourself or feel good, you know.
You have become tangled in our tapestry, Exile. Did you forget us? Inexorable rights.
But yeah, it was it can be that was rather it was a rather harsh configuration. Let's go back to the assassin. Sorry. So I'm trying to keep my Junes and stuff like that at a very high level. So it's kind of hard for me to run June without running into problems and stuff like that. Because it's like, I want to run June. June's a little bit hard, a little high. Okay, so with that being, let's get back in here. And think we can make make another level. Let's see here. That guy died again. Actually, let's look at this. 17, 18, 19, 18. Oh, this is coming up. Gotta get those gems up. Gotta get those gems up. And what was it that was that I had on my necklace? I don't even know what I had on my necklace. I deleted the necklace that I had for damage. Oh, so we got to figure out what we're gonna do for damage on our necklace. I don't even know what that is.
Exile.
I got to go back to King's March because I know my ships came in. I just missed and or forgot to go pick up my stuff. Told you. Another 6. 3. Got 14 minutes before it comes up to the next one. Let's do another map and then come back before we send some stuff off or do anything like that. So I got a philosophical question. What kind of person would you be if you lived in medieval times? Would you be a serf under your lord, following all commands and everything like that, and living in poverty, etc., etc.? Or would you be Or would you try to be a noble?
What's wrong?
Even an ignoramus like yourself can. A wise decision. I do hope you cross paths.
Me, I'd probably be a Moor or considered a Moor and killed. Just the way it was back in the day. But reason why I'm asking that question is it was a philosophical thing that was kind of brought up. Like, what actually, if you know,
Let me. If you cut a Barandus, thank you. Please.
if you were part of the nobility, what kind of system would you change it? Would you change it to back? The reason why, would you change it back to like a like what we have now? Would you try to institute that, or would you just, you know, live in the current political situation that was put in place by you being a noble, et cetera, or you being a serf? Would you be one of those? Would you be a radical and try to change things for the better? And or would you, or you know, and then why would you? Why would you try to make those changes? Wow. That could be really, really ugly. Yo. That was terrible. I lost track of the guy. Couldn't kill him. Let's see what happens this time. I'm going all the way up again. This thing is gonna kill me if I don't get it. I was about to say that thing's gonna kill me if I don't get it down. I don't have to worry about it now. Don't gotta worry about it now, baby. Don't gotta worry about it now. All right, there we go. That takes care of that. Oh, hold up. Tab. Two. That one.
God Slayer.
Decisions must be made.
All right, let's go.
Who's a hail?
Come on in, ship. Come on in. Oh, 6 more minutes. I went through that quick. Oh, I just want to see what kind of rewards I get on that thing. What I need to do also is
Have anything for us to disenchant?
take this up. How much do I got in it? How much is in the bank? A 90. That takes it to, hold up. How many do I got? Uh-oh. The crash. The crash. I've been noticing that this thing crashes as of late. Oh, there we go. Connection problems.
Need
So
something?
those are maxed out. I want to max out the, I want to max this out. If I'm maxing this out, this will be so much better. So they can run, it can run red maps now. And since it can run red maps, I can burn through some more stuff and make some more money.
Oh, good. Local.
I'm on 4 minutes. I gotta pee, people.
We haven't got anything to disenchant.
Yeah, I know you ain't got nothing to disenchant. I'm sorry. Ooh, hold up. You do got things to disenchant. As soon as I get into my stash. Go to quad.
Hail. On. Let's make some dust.
I'm here. Back to work.
All right.
Perfect excuse to see Darnie.
What have you got? We'll get to it right away. That'll do. Things are looking up.
Hmm. 3, 4. I sell that old girl.
Great job, Isla.
Go to quad. da, 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 da.
Engineer report.
Yep, go throw it in there.
We'll get to it right away. Not bad, not bad.
Yep, here's to go.
Oh, it's you. Always a pleasure.
Oh, we'll make some more dust. And I'm gonna need 89,000 gold to be able to take this to maximum level. And then I can start working on this one. Because those are the last two. These are the last two. I think my food one is already maxed out. Let me go check. Let me go check. Let me go check. Yes, food is maxed out.
Hey,
I call that a... There's only three. There's three of them left.
Got some shinies in.
There we go. Let's go. Let's look at these shinies. Did I get it? Did I get it? No, I didn't. Oh. I was hoping I was going to get a good thing from the shipment. Oh. I got robbed. Life, lightning, shock, mana regen, maximum shield, and cold damage. Oh, that's it. See, that's interesting. I should have kept a spot for nothing but tattoos. Should have kept a spot for nothing but tattoos. Now I don't even have any place to put it. Go ahead and put it on. Yeah, let's put it in 7. Tattoos. 7.
welcome. Back to work.
Ooh. Oh, go back to the quad. Okay, so we still got to max out our time. We still got 3 more items. So this right here, we got to take it up by 2. This one right here got to go up by 1. This one right here got to go up by 8. Everything else has been maxed out. So we're doing pretty good. We'll get that town maxed out soon. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off here, and I hope this has helped you in your quest for ultimate power. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.